Have you ever wondered why Jesus chose Simon Peter and his brother Andrew as his first disciples? What made these humble fishermen stand out in a sea of potential followers? This exploration delves into the mysterious and transformative moment when Jesus, walking along the shores of Galilee, initiated his call to them, a decision that would forever alter the course of religious history. Want to uncover the divine secrets behind this pivotal choice? Make sure to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest insights. The pivotal scriptural account of this event is found in the Gospel of Matthew 4 verses 18 to 20, where Jesus, walking by the Sea of Galilee, sees Simon, called Peter, and his brother Andrew casting a net into the sea. Jesus says to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Immediately, they left their nets and followed him. This narrative is not just a simple call to service, it is the beginning of a transformative journey both for Peter and Andrew and for the Christian faith itself. This passage has been subject to a variety of interpretations. Firstly, it could suggest that Jesus saw in Peter and Andrew not just simple fishermen but potential leaders who could embody and spread his teachings. The immediacy of their response highlights their faith and readiness to embrace God's call, indicating a profound spiritual recognition and trust in Jesus' mission. Secondly, the imagery of fishers of men implies a broader mission of evangelism and salvation, suggesting that Jesus chose them for their ability to reach out and gather people into the fold of faith. This interpretation aligns with the notion that Jesus' selections were strategic, aiming to build a foundation for a community that would continue his work. Engaging with these interpretations, one can see how the selection of Peter and Andrew sets the stage for the leadership roles they would later assume, particularly Peter, who is often considered the first among the apostles. In exploring why Jesus chose Simon Peter and his brother first, these scriptural insights offer a deeper understanding of Jesus' strategic approach to building his earthly ministry. The choice underscores the qualities Jesus deemed essential for his followers: readiness to serve, spiritual perceptiveness, and the capacity to lead and inspire others. The narrative not only speaks to the individual calling of Peter and Andrew but also to the broader dynamics of leadership and service in the Christian faith. This account encourages believers to reflect on the nature of divine callings and the qualities that Jesus values in his disciples, providing a template for Christian leadership and discipleship that emphasizes faith, responsiveness, and the willingness to forsake all for the sake of the gospel. The choice of Simon Peter and Andrew as the first disciples goes beyond individual calling. It reflects a significant shift in how religious leadership was viewed and established. Prior to Jesus, religious leaders often emerged from established hierarchies or as a result of scholarly learning. However, by choosing fishermen, Jesus emphasized accessibility, humility, and the potential for every individual, regardless of social status or prior religious training, to contribute to the spread of the gospel. This act also set a precedent for the Christian Church's leadership model, which values spiritual insight and dedication over traditional socioeconomic qualifications. The implications of this approach are profound, suggesting that God's call can come to anyone at any time, irrespective of their background. This democratization of religious participation underscores a key theme of the New Testament: the inclusivity of Jesus' message and the value of each individual in the eyes of God. Some might argue that the choice of Peter and Andrew was purely circumstantial, with no deeper theological or symbolic significance. Critics might suggest that they were simply the first willing individuals that Jesus encountered. However, considering the overall narrative structure of the Gospels and the profound symbolic actions often taken by Jesus, it seems unlikely that such a pivotal moment would be devoid of deeper significance. Additionally, skeptics might question the readiness and suitability of fishermen to lead a religious movement. However, their transformation from humble fishermen to leaders of the early church is a testament to the transformative power of faith and the belief in the potential within every individual, as emphasized throughout the New Testament. The exploration of why Jesus chose Simon Peter and Andrew as his first disciples illuminates key aspects of Christian teaching and leadership. Their calling represents a shift towards a more inclusive and accessible form of religious leadership, emphasizing faith and responsiveness over traditional qualifications. This narrative not only highlights the personal qualities of Peter and Andrew but also reflects broader theological themes such as the universality of Jesus' message and the potential for personal transformation and leadership in faith. Thus, The story of their calling is not just about the beginning of their discipleship but also about the foundational principles of the Christian community. It invites believers to reflect on the nature of their own callings and to consider the qualities that are valued in the eyes of God, encouraging a deeper engagement with the themes of leadership, service, and faith in the contemporary context. This analysis not only enriches our understanding of a key biblical event but also offers insights into the ongoing relevance of these themes in the life of the church and individual believers today. As we conclude this exploration of why Jesus chose Simon Peter and his brother Andrew as his first disciples, we see that their story is not just about their individual calling but also about the broader themes of accessibility and transformation in Christian leadership. Their journey from the Sea of Galilee to the heart of the early church reflects the profound potential within each of us to respond to God's call. Thank you for joining us in this reflection. We encourage you to share your thoughts and interpretations in the comments below. How does their story inspire you in your spiritual journey? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to continue the conversation. God bless you.